Hello, my favorite people. Listen, I have been popping up on the screen at least once a month, but I am not sure whether you are actually listening to me. So I'm just going to do a quick check, all right? I want you to extend your right arm to the front. Okay, for those of you who get confused, your right arm is the one where your thumb is on the left. Never mind. All right. Now take your forefinger and I want you to put it on your thumb. All right. So you make the auto mark sign and I want you to bring this slowly towards your face. There we go. Slowly, slowly bring it back. Bring it back. And now I want you to put it here on your chin. Hey, where's your chin? For those of you not paying attention, these are called cheeks. And your chin is actually at the bottom. When I grew up, my parents used to say, do what I say, do not do what I do. And I think the perfect example is Jesus. Jesus in the Bible says, I think in the book of James, don't just listen to my words, do what it says. And I'm reminded of the scene after his resurrection when he was standing on the shoreline and the fishers were out trying to catch fish and they didn't catch anything. And he said to them, wait, why don't you throw the net on the right side of the boat? And when they listened to him, they actually caught many fish. But I know I sometimes struggle to do what the Bible says. But seeing that we're playing with arms, let's try another one. I want you quickly to fold your arms. All right. Now I want you to pay attention. I want you to check how you fold your arms. Which hand is at the top? Which hand is at the bottom? If both hands are at the bottom, we're not going to laugh at you. That's the way you do it. All right. Now after you folded your arms, I want you to undo them. Loose them. Okay, right. Now I want you to fold them again, but this time the other way around. Many of you discovered for the first time that when you fold your arms, you always do it in exactly the same way. When I fold mine, I always put my right hand at the top and I always put my left hand at the bottom. And if somebody had to ask me to do it differently, I have to think about it, and after that, it would be really, really uncomfortable. And I think that's our problem. We struggle with change. In actual fact, the only people who like change are babies. That's when we change their nappies. But change is a difficult thing. And often in life, we give people labels. And once we've labeled them, that is the way we see them. And again, I'm reminded of Jesus. And if we become followers of Jesus, we have to do things that resemble him. And there's a story where he interacted with Simon Peter. You would know that Simon Peter is the guy who on 3 occasions said, I do not know this man that you call Jesus. And after Jesus' resurrection, he asked Simon the question 3 times, do you love me? And after Simon answered, Jesus said to him, go and take care of my followers. Look after them, care for them, and guide them. So he took Simon from the one who was labeled as a traitor, the one who denied, and he elevated him to a new level where he became the one looking after the followers of Jesus. So Jesus' example is one of grace, one of forgiveness, one of pulling off the labels. So shall we try it? Shall we try and become people of second chances, people who give others a second chance and we don't label them based on what they did once? Enjoy your week, and when we see each other again, remember to tell me about all the fun you are having.